Welcome to another episode of the Naughty Little Podcast. Today's guest is a schlong master. His name is Tommy Slade. Can we get a round of applause for Tommy Slade? Hello, Tommy. How you doing, mate?
Yeah, nice to meet
Thanks for coming. Drink for you there. Salud.
Cheers.
So, you're a content creator, porn star?
I've done some things,
You're a porn star then, mate. You're a porn star and you're a content creator. You're a father.
Yeah.
A bearded man with a bald head.
Yeah, exactly.
Lovely. Do you want to introduce yourself and tell us a bit about yourself?
Yeah, I'm Tommy. As you said, I'm kind of like porn star, content creator, shoot adult content, and I've been doing that for like the past 4 years. So
Is that all? 4 years?
yeah, just 4 years. So nearly five. Nearly five.
Yeah. What did you do before you done all this?
I was a professional mountain biker.
You're a mountain biker? Mm-hmm. Sick. Yeah. All right, I respect that.
Yeah, so that's what I did before.
Yeah.
And then
what? Like, it's quite a big transition going from a professional mountain biker having a seat up your ass to putting your thing up someone else's ass.
Yeah,
every day.
Literally.
What's how? What happened?
Well, it's one of those kind of careers where it's got to be for the love of it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like, unless you're in that like 0.5%, like you ain't gonna make mega money.
I understand completely. With you.
And it's like a labour of love. And it got to the point where I was like, it's great, but I want to ride for fun rather than just like going racing, travelling.
And making a living off of it.
Yeah, and then make some decent money and then just ride for fun.
Yeah.
So I did like a few big trips, and I just had so much fun riding my bike that I was like, this is what I should be doing rather than just racing and training and stuff. So kind of made me reevaluate things. So
You ever ride motorbikes?
yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you not like
bit.
motocross?
I do, but I just like never really got the chance because it's just like mountain bike's my thing. I'm good at that.
Yeah.
You know, like when you're good at something.
Yeah, but the thing, the way I see it is, like, enduro is the same as mountain biking. You've got a lot more power and you're going a lot faster down and up hills.
Yeah.
You go up hills as well as down hills. You know what I mean? It's fucking brilliant stuff.
Yeah, that was cool.
So that's it. That's quite exciting. How long did you ride not motorbikes? Sorry. How long did you ride mountain bikes for?
I rode mountain bikes from when I was like 7 till I was like, well, I got sponsored when I was 12, and then I rode pro until like I was like 25.
Oh, sick.
So
how old are you now?
34.
Baby.
Yeah.
One day I'm going to interview someone that's older than me, and I'm not going to say that, but yeah, baby. So you've been doing the porn since just before you were 30.
Yeah. So like,
How did you get into it?
lockdown, innit? Like loads of people.
Everyone.
So like, I've been swinging for years. Like, sex has always interested me, you know.
Okay.
And always recorded it, everything like that. And then obviously it was like lockdown, and OnlyFans started coming
They
about.
timed OnlyFans so well, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
It was perfect. Like, it was around for a couple of years, but no one knew about it.
Yeah,
And
and
day
then
one of
just-
lockdown, it's like, everyone's doing OnlyFans.
I know.
Cool.
So yeah, and it was like one of my mates, his missus is like ex-pastry model and stuff like that, and she was like, she started it and done really well, and she's like, you should get on that because you know we know what you're like. So I was like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
And it kind of just like went from there really. So yeah, started in lockdown. Started as like a couples account, and that's kind of like where I started.
With Bonnie, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Talk to me about Bonnie, because that's how I became aware of you, about probably not long after you first came out, and it was Bonnie and Tommy Slade. Mm-hmm. And it was cute. It was really cute. And then I know, like, you were working with a lot of other people.
Yeah.
I see, you got some resentment in your eyes here. I'm looking forward to hearing about Bonnie. Bonnie, what have you done to the boy? What have you done to him?
What hasn't she done?
What have you, Bonnie? Thought you was a nice wee little bossy, a nice wee Bonnie lass. What happened? Is she Scottish?
Yeah,
I
she's
thought
Scottish.
so.
Yeah, so basically the whole Bonnie and Tommy thing is me.
Yeah.
So I built the brand, I've done everything, it done really well. It done really well. And we just had some drama with like family and stuff like that, which obviously like threw a spanner in the works, and we're trying to keep it going through all those shoots that you probably saw.
Yeah.
That's like shooting with other people and stuff. And then she just fucking done a runner with a client.
Shut up.
Yeah, with a client.
Her client?
Yeah, her client.
What, OnlyFans?
Nah, like an in-person.
Oh, was she a gamer as well?
Like she'd done a little bit.
Yeah.
Clear some debt and stuff like that. First solo client she had. That was it. Boom. Off. Run off.
You fucking bitch.
Yeah, literally.
Have you seen her since?
Well, obviously I have to remain somewhat amicable. Child.
You got kids with her?
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
She run off?
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
Bonnie, you're a cunt, mate.
Literally.
Liberty. It's not like, mate, it's all right. It's kind of like understandable. You ain't got no kids, there's no ties. You've only got together because you were swingers and done OnlyFans, and then she's met someone else and fucked off. That's all right. That's acceptable. There's no excuse for that, Bonnie. I'm ashamed of you.
Yeah, literally. So
You should be ashamed of yourself.
that was interesting.
Shocking.
I know.
Well, so obviously you're gonna have a bit of a difficult relationship with her. How long were you together?
8 years.
8 years.
Yeah.
And you got one kid or two?
2.
With her?
Yeah.
Fuck, mate.
Yeah.
Women are the devil, aren't they?
It's a shame that I can't just be like, and blocked. That's it.
Yeah.
I think when when the kids are 18.
What heritage are you?
My family, was it my granddad's nan is Romany.
Okay, so you're a gypsy boy.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
everyone's like, where you from? Where you from?
Yeah, because you look like half Indian.
Yeah.
I'm sure you get that
Yeah.
a little bit.
Literally every time I put
I
a
had some
question.
Indian jokes lined up ready for you, but
Sorry, mate.
go on.
Put that every time. Put a question box up on Instagram. What ethnicity are you? What
Yeah.
ethnicity? And like,
Do you tell? You
literally every
don't
time.
ever say it, do you? You don't ever tell people.
Sometimes
I'm
I
a gypsy
do.
boy.
I sometimes do.
Why don't you just buy a caravan and fuck off and leave her alone?
I wish. I wish.
That's what I was going to do. My idea for my podcast initially. Obviously, I'm not a gypsy looking fella.
Yeah.
I was going to buy a caravan and just
Yeah.
like do it on the table outside the caravan. I thought that'd be quite fun, but
You got weather to
the
take into
logistics
account.
of it, yeah, it's just not really ideal, is it?
No, I know. So.
But yeah, that's mad, mate. Bonnie.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't. She looks so sweet and innocent. Was she a good wife?
No.
No. Fair enough.
So like her
There's
and
no
her,
saving graces
her, and
here, is
her
there?
family can get to fuck like the lot of them.
Yeah.
So
Is she like local to you or?
yeah, like
okay.
20 minutes away. 'cause
Fair.
the kids
Is she a good parent?
Yeah.
You're allowed to muller her on here if you want to,
yeah,
mate. I don't mind.
Like there's things obviously I don't agree with.
Yeah.
So.
Fair enough.
But it is what it is. I wouldn't be where I am today without the shit show of the last 4 or 5 years.
Mate, to be fair, like you seem like you're doing well with her, but you seem to be into a lot more crumpet without her. So
Yeah, literally, like I'm
Okay,
thriving
you're
now,
flying now,
like
yeah.
big time. Like I feel like I was being held back
Yeah.
a lot because I was the one running all the pages, building all the branding, doing all the social media, and editing and shooting and filming and like. It's just me.
mate, I'm fucking just shocked here because I thought you were gonna just say something like you just split up and she fucked off. I didn't even know she was your bird and you had kids and she fucking dipped out. What's the situation with the fella? Your situation with the fella?
Oh, I've never met him.
Is he gone? Is he still with her?
No, he's still with her.
And you've never met him?
No.
But they live together?
Yeah.
So they live together with your kids and you've never met him?
Yeah, well, like we have 50-50 custody,
Yeah,
so like,
fair enough.
but he makes sure he's never seen, because obviously she knows I'm pretty fucking volatile to the situation.
Yeah, as you should be.
So,
Fucking cunt, mate.
but I'm like, he had a missus whilst he was booking her. She was with me. I fucking found out after like 6 weeks. I was like, there's something going on here. There is something going on.
Yeah.
You know when you just know.
Yeah.
And like fucking one night, never checked her phone ever in like 8 years. Pulled her phone up. Fucking that's it. All of it there. So she's like, oh, why is he still with his missus? Like, surely, like, I'm his girlfriend now and all this. And I'm like, wait a minute, we're still fucking engaged here.
Oi.
I don't even fucking know anything about this. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Bonnie. I only watching this, you fucking cunt. Horrible woman.
so, but I think she's like, I don't know because I blocked her on
Did
everything.
it put you in a bad place? Like mentally, how did
Yeah,
you cope
yeah,
with
I
that?
had to,
Because
like-
that's not just your bird. That's not just a content sharer. Like that's your missus, your baby mother, your fiance, your future wife, your future partner for life, just gone. Mm-hmm. Because as well, like the thing is, you're married. Well, not married, but like you're together in that
Yeah,
sort
yeah,
of
we're engaged
relationship.
and stuff,
If
yeah.
you would have had any objections to her doing the meetings, she wouldn't have been doing them.
No.
So like, did you ever feel some sort of like? Not that it's your fault, but like it could have been prevented had you just been like, nah.
Well, like she literally openly said to me, "Well, if you didn't let me do this, then maybe it wouldn't have happened." And I'm like, "Why are you passing like?"
Yeah, but that's not your fault.
No, I'm like, but if it wasn't then, it'd be another time, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Like if they're gonna cheat, they're gonna cheat.
What was it? I just don't get it. I don't get it how you can I'm just going to use layman's terms, how you can be a brass, be getting shagged by a punter, and then run off with that punter. Like, it don't make sense. Like, you don't respect your punters.
No, like
period. You don't. Like,
so many
they're
of my
mugs.
friends are escorts. Like so many of them, and they're all like, I just can't get my head around it.
No,
literally can't get
a
my head
punter's a
around
punter.
it. Yeah, like literally, it's business transaction.
Oh, it's crazy.
And they're
business.
like, if I start to feel anything for them, I'll go, sorry, I can't see you again.
Yeah.
Professional.
Hey, I know
boundaries.
a friend of mine was, well, she is an escort. She don't like me no more. She's an ex-girlfriend of mine. But she was seeing a friend of mine. Mm-hmm. And my mate was like, you know this so-and-so, I'm not going to name her because like, it's not necessary, but he was like, you know so-and-so, she's mating my mate. And I was like, cool. And he was like, no, I'm not telling you to like piss you off or nothing, but she's, he said to me that he's going to stop seeing her. So he's told her that he's going to stop seeing her. And she's all sending him threats saying, look, if you stop seeing me, I'm going to fucking tell you, missus, I've got screenshots and I've got this and that. And I'm like, what sort of professionalism is this? Like, when you can't even trust a prostitute to keep her mouth shut.
Yeah, that's mad.
It's crazy.
You can't, like, extort your clients, no. You know what I mean?
No, and it wasn't even about money, bruv. Like, she just got dick whipped.
Shit. That's not good.
Nah. Crazy.
Oh, dear.
Bonnie's long gone. Never going to come back. Would you take her back?
No.
No chance.
Fuck that.
No chance. Is she still doing content?
I don't know. She basically, I think she got blacklisted from the industry because obviously, like, I know pretty much everyone.
You're quite a loved guy in the industry, ain't you? Like,
yeah, like, I get on with most people. A few people I butt heads with because they're cunts, but if someone's a cunt, I call you a cunt.
Who's a cunt, just so I know not to bring him on here?
Oh, just, there's a few people in the
You
industry.
can name them if you want. I don't mind, mate.
Oh,
This is
I
a
can't.
safe space.
It would cause drama. But yeah, there's a few people I butt heads with. Not, a few women, a few guys.
Yeah.
But it's what it is. You're not going to get on with everyone.
I'm looking for I want a female escort to come on this podcast. So if you know one, if you can recommend one at some point, we'll talk about that another time. Yeah. So what platforms do you use?
Mainly just OnlyFans and ManyVids.
ManyVids.
Sell content.
Yeah.
So.
What is that? So your OnlyFans is up here. It's on the screen.
Yeah.
We've got everything up here.
Yeah. Obviously, all my links are off of my website anyway. So.
Which is tommyslade.com.
Yeah.
And then your Instagram is Tommy_Slade. Your X is Tommy Slade XX.
Yeah.
I feel like it should be XXX, but hey, it is what it is. OnlyFans is /Tommy Slade. Sick. What are you like? How do you do on OnlyFans?
Yeah, I do alright. Like, I think it's different for guys, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's different for guys depending on what content you shoot as well.
That's the thing. Like, obviously, it's been suggested to me that I should do OnlyFans before. I'm like, mate, I ain't gonna lie, I've given it a go.
Yeah.
Like, but for me, personally, I need to do something that interests me. Making videos that cater to gay guys specific, like mainly, predominantly, doesn't interest me. So I'd lose interest in it, do you know what I mean? And I'm not completely comfortable doing it. I know like people are different and that's cool and I respect it.
Yeah.
And I encourage it, but for me, it's not for me, do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
If I could be on there fucking shagging birds, selling my content to women, speaking to women all day, not a problem. But it's just not the case. Women can just fucking walk out their door and get a shag.
Yeah, I mean, I do have female subscribers. Also have like quite a few couples as well.
Yeah.
Because obviously I do the whole like shagging hot wives thing. So there's a lot of couples that subscribe to me that are like hot wife couples.
Yeah.
Because that's just their dynamic and they like my content because of that. A large proportion is guys that just want to watch me shagging all the women because I do promote it. Like, why would you subscribe to her page when you could subscribe to mine and watch me shag all the hot women in the UK industry rather than just being subscribed to that one hot girl's page?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So,
mate, that's the thing. Like, so I've had the conversation with many people, and they say like, "Oh, I like watching porn," and that. Basically, my logic to men watching porn is you watch porn because of the dick that's going into the bird, not specifically because of the bird. You'd never really stick on a porno that's got a small dick guy. That is a guy that can't perform. It don't matter what the bird looks like. You're watching that porn. The way I look at it is like you're kind of astro projecting into that guy's body. So you want him to be a good shag, a big cock doing his work. Do you know what I mean? Because like you visualise you doing that to the bird.
Yeah,
it's hard to visualise that. And even if you have got a small cock, you don't really want to watch it and visualise yourself having a small cock. You want to like put yourself into those shoes. And so my brother tried to say that it's gay watching porn because you're watching other men's dick going into birds. And I was like, it's not gay. It's gay that you see it that way. Like I think like it's just weird that you see it that way. Like it's just like if you think that watching porn is gay, then I think you're gay.
That's
because like
that's insecurity.
Yeah,
it's like you're
worried about like what you accidentally look at a bum or something. Like what's the problem, mate?
I know, proper projecting insecurities there. Do you know what I mean?
Alexander, you little homo. I found out what faggot means. I interviewed a guy called Morgan.
Yeah.
And I never understood what the problem with the word faggot was because I actually thought it was because it's a little sausage. Mm-hmm. That would make sense, but it's not. Basically, back in the day when being a gay was illegal, they used to burn gays, like in spires, in pyres. And the little things you used to use to ignite the fire were like little balls of rolled up yarn, and they were called faggots. So that's where it comes from. Now I understand why it's offensive.
That's a bit gnarly, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fucking...
Whilst we're on the subject of gays, your sexuality, young man.
I'm straight.
Cool.
But obviously I've shot content with guys. So like obviously of the conversation we had, like, you know, you would make more money.
Yeah.
If I shot with guys, I'd make more money. And obviously I'm good friends with Andy Lee and he's always like, come studio, come on, come shoot. And I'm just like, it doesn't interest me, mate. Like I've done it a few times.
What do you do with guys?
We did the wank circles.
Yeah.
Where you like
it's like soggy biscuit, basically.
Yeah, I never ate it. Fucking my mate Reg ate it. He's like, fuck it, I'll do it. And it did like a coffee table one day. Everyone came on the coffee table. Like,
you bukkake the coffee table?
Yeah, literally, because one of the guys didn't turn up. So he was like, right, we'll do a coffee table instead. I've had my dick sucked.
Should have put a picture of Boris Johnson on the coffee table.
Yeah. Boris Bukaku. Fucking hell.
Absolutely.
I've had my dick sucked once by a guy and I got through it and I tell you what, I've made a fucking killing off it. Fucking killing. But it doesn't interest me in the slightest. And that got like sprung up on me. I was like, what would you
ever sucked a guy's dick?
Nah.
Okay.
Nah.
Have you ever shagged a guy?
Nah.
Okay. Now, I wouldn't have a problem with either of those, but like I have conversations with people and I'm very like opinionated. And I don't see a problem in being opinionated. I don't mean to be rude to people, and I try not to be rude, but I just think like opinions are valid and conversations are welcome. Do you know what I mean? Like, but you say something to people and they close up about it and they're like, oh no, you're a bigot. And I'm not a bigot. I'm just asking a fucking question because I'm curious. Like the stuff that, what's his name? Big Harry. Like I saw on his story the other day, and I can talk about it because it's on his story. It's not a private thing. Like he was in a hotel room with his sugar daddy. And his sugar daddy had a mask on and he was pulling his taking his shoes and socks off for him. And I'm like, right, like, if you shoot content and the guy's sucking your dick, like, okay, fair enough. You potentially could be straight. If you're doing it all the time, then I think, like, if you're going to fucking hotels and meeting up with your sugar daddy, mate, like, I don't care if you're gay, if you're straight, if you're fucking bi. Like, I love everybody, mate, and I have no problem with anything. I just think, don't, like, stand on it so strongly that I am straight. If you're meeting up with geezers in hotel rooms and they're stripping you off, because that's just like, mate, it is what it is and you are what you are and that's fine. But like, you're straight and the geezer sucked your dick once and it weren't for you, that's fair enough. That don't mean you're bi. It don't mean you're gay. To a lot of people, they'd argue that and say you're a fucking faggot.
I know, because again, they're insecure.
Yeah, that's it. But also, it's not their fucking business and it's not my business what someone else is doing. But I don't understand how, that's the truth. I don't understand how, if you are straight, okay, like a couple of times here and there, like things happen, like you might do a bit of Molly in fucking Thailand and something that, do you know what I mean? But like to repeatedly be having sex with men, with other men, like, and then meeting them in hotel rooms and having sex potentially. I think like you're crossing a line of your sexuality if you're straight. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I mean, like, it is I will say sometimes it's quite harsh, like you are straight, you are bi, you are gay. Do you know what I mean? Like, it is quite fluid at times, and like you say, it depends on the situation. It doesn't necessarily make you anything.
I agree.
But yeah, if you're like saying, I am straight, and you're doing the opposite. I don't know. It depends how much money you're getting paid. Do you know what I mean?
I'll just like say that my podcast is for information and entertainment purposes. Everything I say is my opinion, not the opinion of everyone else. I am asking questions to gain information for me and my viewers, so please don't be offended and don't come at me. Probably I'm going to win, even if you're hench and juiced up.
Love that.
It's the truth, isn't it? But yeah. Do you know how many videos you've made?
Probably like 500 plus.
Yeah,
I've obviously
sick.
deleted a load through the situation.
Yeah, of course.
I lost some great collab videos and stuff like that, which is a shame, but yeah.
It is what it is.
Well over 500, easy.
What females do you work? Do you work with any females like regularly? Female creators?
Yeah.
Who
I
do you
mean, my circle's got a lot smaller, like within the last year, just working with people that I like and like that I vibe with, because I feel like it always produces like better content. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm with you.
So I'm like, yeah, there's people I shoot with like quite a lot. There's people I shot with a lot in the past. We've got loads of videos and we're kind of like, oh, we don't need to shoot as much anymore. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm with you.
But yeah, there's a few like local to me that I shoot with quite a bit. So
Do you ever do orgy scenes? Good orgy scenes?
loads of orgies.
I love orgies.
Yeah. I've shot like three or four orgies this year. They're great, so yeah.
Where's Dwayne D gone? He just disappeared off the scene.
Oh, Dwayne's in love, mate.
Shut up.
Yeah,
Dwayne!
Dwayne's in love.
Dwayne! I thought you was the man.
Yeah, so he still dips his toe back in. He
bet
comes
he
back
does.
for the odd shoot.
Has a row with his bird. Come on, lads.
No, she's really cool. So
Yeah?
she like films the content for it.
Oh, sick.
A lot. I know her really well. So she comes along and stuff. So he pretty much only comes back to the shoots that Hot Wife Alice is in.
Oh, right.
Because he was Hot Wife Alice's like dom and ball for like 10 years.
Okay.
Until like he met his missus. So so he's
Nice.
he's busy, full-time job and
Cooking
like,
and that, innit?
yeah, being in
Nice.
love. So
Well done, mate. We all
so
grow
yeah,
up.
he's happy.
We
He's
move
happy.
on, well done.
So,
Yeah.
but yeah, he's one of the like originals. Like, he's a good guy. So
Yeah, he's a nice guy. We spoke about doing some stuff when I was doing something a while ago, but yeah, anyway, moving on. Who, I'm going to ask you, I'm going to stick you on the spot here.
oh fuck.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You got a name. I'm not going to put you on the spot too high, but your top 3 favourite females to work with.
It produces like good content. I think that like people like and people buy. Do you reckon like that?
I don't know. This question is kind of up to you to...
So Ava's normally in the top 3 because
Ava K.
Ava Austin.
Oh,
'cause
right,
she's
yeah.
such a good performer. So yeah, so she's always in the top 3. Kayla Wild, she's really good.
Yes,
at shooting
blonde bird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to think who else I shoot with loads. Put me on the spot here.
I know.
The problem is I shoot with a lot of women.
Yeah.
This is the problem I
Oh,
get.
mate, the next question is what favourite men?
And then I always shoot like really good, genuine scenes with Jen and Mark. Jen from Jen and Mark.
Okay.
Someone went to her. We've filmed like a few scenes together now, and even like orgies and stuff. One of our subscribers was like, "I reckon you like fucking Tommy the most out of like all the guys you collab with."
That's awkward, isn't it?
No, Mark's cool, like
yeah.
her boyfriend and stuff. He was like just out of like all the guys you shoot with, you know.
Yeah, no, that's decent. It's nice to have a connection, I suppose, isn't it? Instead of like just being there to shag.
Yeah. Hot Wife Alice as well. She's got to go in there as well.
Fair enough, that's 4. All right, and your worst female that you've shot
Oh,
with?
fucking.
I mean, I'm going to say this now. If you say Bonnie, it's a cop-out.
Yeah, I know it is.
I know, right, cool. Just going to put that one there.
Yeah, what have I... No, I've done like... I can't name them, obviously, but they've like... There's one that just fucking left the industry.
Yeah.
She's the worst because she pissed me off and like revoked consent and stuff.
Oh, that's fucking jarring,
she's like,
isn't it? Yeah.
I'm leaving the industry and retraining and all that. Like, you know, like I'll sign a model release form for you, and I was like, okay, cool. And then I went back through and I was like, oh no, I got your model release form. It's like, it's all good, don't worry about it. Like, all the best. And she's like, actually, no, can you delete everything? And
You should have said no. You've got the model release form. I'd have said no. That's a legally binding contract, mate.
Yeah,
I'd have said
literally.
no because let me tell you why. You've put the work in, and she's put the work in.
Yeah, I know.
Like that's bullshit. Like why? Like you couldn't do that if you went to work for a fucking porn company if you went to work at Brazzers for 6 months and you shot 1,000 videos. Look at what's her name? What's her name? The Indian bird with the glasses.
Yeah, I know who you mean.
Mia Khalifa.
Yeah.
Like she wanted all of her videos taken down when she left, and it's like it's not going to happen, mate.
You've been paid for that.
Exactly, but so is she. Like she's been paid for the content that she's done up until she wants to leave. Like it's shared content, right?
It's different when you shoot mainstream scenes to shooting content because when you shoot your mainstream scenes, you're paid.
Yeah.
That's like you've done your job. That's it. You can't then go, see that job that I was paid
Yeah,
for?
but if you're doing a model release form, then like that's her signing the rights of it over to you.
Basically, saying I've got permission to share.
You're a gentleman, ain't you? I'd have told her to fuck off.
Like, I was obviously I was fine, but I was pretty shitty. I said, like, when are you deleting your OnlyFans? And she goes, well, I can't delete it for like 3-4 months yet because I've still got subscribers left on it. And I was like, cool, I'm not deleting it until you delete your OnlyFans then. Like, that's not fair. I come all the way to you. Yeah, you got the hotel. I filmed everything with you, shot 2 scenes with you. I edited both scenes and I provided them to you. Yeah. Like, all you've done is booked a hotel, turned up. Like, that's all you've done.
Got your back blown up.
And, yeah. But, like, yeah, I was a bit like, fuck's sake. Like, I feel like if you're going to get into porn, and even if it's OnlyFans, content creation, it's still porn.
Yeah.
You know what you're getting into.
Exactly.
You can't just go, actually, fuck, I've changed my mind.
I think that's probably why you're liked so much at the moment. Like, not at the moment in general. Like, because you are a gentleman. Like, you clearly have respect for people and, like, their boundaries and whatnot. And I know a lot of people, myself, mate, like I said, I'd have told her to fuck off. Do you know what I mean? But, like, you get no respect out of that. Do you know what I mean? And I think, like, you clearly do respect people's boundaries.
I do get it, but at the same time, in my next breath, I'm going, fucking cunt. Do you know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. But like, everyone goes, yeah, but you got loads of scenes. I'm like, that's not the point, though. I put time, effort into that. It costs me money.
Yeah, of course.
You know, I want to try and capitalise on it.
And time is money as well, like.
Literally.
Simple. Question for you, because obviously, when I spoke to you about coming down here, you said, yeah, fuck it, I'll do it, because I'm not shooting at the moment. Why not?
I've got fucking MGen again.
What's MGen?
MGen is like this new...
STD?
I say new, it's not. It's not new.
What is it?
It's been around for like since the 80s. They figured it out in the 80s. Basically, it's just very similar to chlamydia.
Okay.
Problem is like a very small minority of people test for it in the industry. And I'm working with other performers right now to try and make a new regulated standard for testing in the UK.
Yeah.
Because I've been banging on about it for like over a year now. I test for it all the time. And I was like pretty hard on it at first. I'm like, no, unless you got the test, I'm not working with you. And then people were like, well, you're going to have no one to work with. Because no one's.
So why aren't people just getting a test? Why is it not normal? Like, that's just like saying, well, I'm not going to start getting tested for gonorrhea. I'm going to stop that. I'm going to get tested for everything else, but I'm going to take gonorrhea out. If you know there's an STI that you can be tested with alongside everything else, why would you not?
Yeah, like, it blows my mind. Like, within the last few weeks, I've fucking hit a bad one with the industry. I'm like, fuck everyone, fuck this industry. Like, I started a page, UK adult industry testing, like on Instagram, and like put these slides together of like what you should be testing for, how often should you be testing for, here are your incubation periods, blah, 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 blah.
Is the link to that Instagram page on your website?
No, but I will put a link by the time this goes out. Yeah. But yeah, no, basically like I've caught it now, second time in 6 months, and I only work with MGen tested people.
So how the fuck have you caught it?
Because people that are testing for me are still working with people that are untested.
Right, yeah.
Because they go, you require the test,
but they don't.
But so-and-so don't.
Yeah.
And they could easily test clear, they're in incubation because they work with someone that you know.
Scumbag.
So, but there's so much misinformation.
It should be a thing, shouldn't it? Right, widespread. Especially, like, even if like not for like regular people, but like if you're in the industry, it should that should be a thing because everyone goes to the same place for their tests.
More or less.
It should be incorporated. Like, this is what we're testing for here. That's what should be happening. I feel like you need to communicate with the clinic and be like, look.
They won't listen. Basically, I don't even go to Dean Street anymore.
Do you not?
No, because I was like, I've fallen out with them so badly, so many times.
Over
like,
the M-Gen or other stuff?
Over M-Gen and other stuff as well. So, and it's Snap. You've probably heard of Snap.
No.
Where they do the Snap Awards.
Yeah, okay.
And stuff like that. They're kind of like that link between the healthcare industry and they're kind of like self-appointed governing body like, of the adult UK industry. And they go off of what Dean Street says. And the problem is Dean Street tell you it's not an STI, it's nothing to worry about. You shouldn't be testing for it because we don't want to over-treat it because it's already becoming resistant. And the problem with it is they've known about it for years. Everywhere else in the world now tests for it on a standard panel. M-Gen is tested for. You cannot work without M-Gen anymore. Like you have to get tested for it. We're the only country now that doesn't test for it. But the problem is Dean Street are saying like you don't need to test for it, it's not a big deal, blah, 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 blah. This cunt's got it for the second time in 6 months when I'm asking people to test for it. The problem is they're going, it's not, it's just a bacteria, blah, 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 blah. But I've been fucked up by it. Like, and the antibiotics I had to take the last time were fucking gnarly. Like, I can't take them again.
Yeah.
Like, I literally can't do it. And then I had a mate a few weeks ago. So she had it so bad, she had PID from it. And then she had to have part of her cervix cauterized because the infection kept making her cervix bleed.
Fuck.
And then I got Dean Street going, it's not a big deal, don't worry about it. And the problem is why it is becoming resistant is because they don't test for it. And when people got problems, they go, I'm going to test you for chlamydia and gonorrhea. Oh, you're negative. I don't know what it is. It's probably NGU. Just take these antibiotics. I'm sure it will sort it. Yeah. Oh, they haven't sorted it. Okay, have these ones. Oh, that ain't sorted it. Have these ones. Okay, cool. Yeah.
Don't you think it's mad that like there are preventative drugs out there for like HIV, AIDS, PrEP, but not for common STIs? Why is that? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, how is that? Like, surely you can do that. If you can fucking put a blocker on for HIV and AIDS, then there can be a fucking blocker for other STIs.
There's Doxypep now, isn't there? Have you heard of that?
No.
So it's basically like doxycycline, antibiotic, and you take that around your exposure and it's meant to stop any kind of viral load building.
Okay.
And it can kind of knock it before it gets into your system. But it's kind of like, does it work, does it not? So yeah, that can help, but the simple matter is everyone just tests properly, behaves properly.
Yeah.
And
that's the thing, like, it's a professional, like, industry, and not everyone takes it professionally. Like, I don't know, I just think it's selfish if you're a content creator and you know, like, I'm shooting with 3 people this week, and you go out on the weekend, do loads of sniff and fucking end up shagging Tom, Dick and Harry from the club and then go into work. Like, you can't do that. You cancel your shoots if you're doing that, do you know what I mean?
Exactly. Take some time off.
Yeah.
Take some time off, wait
have
incubation
fun. Have
period. Like, wait incubation period, retest, cool, off you go. Do you know what I mean? But, like, so many people are just like, be all right.
So, men. Obviously, you don't shag guys, and that's cool. I get that. I personally thought you were bisexual before I met you.
Oh, right.
Just because of your gentle demeanour. That's it. Like, it's not because I've seen you with guys or anything like that. It's just like you're just real nice and chill and like. So, I wouldn't say anti-masculine, and that's not in an offensive way, because you're comfortable with yourself. So you're not like trying to be overly masculine, whereas a lot of guys in the industry are trying to be overly masculine, juiced up and fucking all like, oh yeah, do you know what I mean? Where you're not like that, it's not that you come across gay, it's just that like, you seem gentle.
I'm just me.
Yeah.
I'm just myself.
It's nice to be that, it's nice to see that, do you know what I mean? But
there is too much ego in this industry at times, and you're like, it's just toxic.
Yeah, it's not necessarily
completely toxic. And then that's the whole thing, like, I watch guys get cancelled week in, week out for their behaviour. Just the toxic behaviour. And I'm like,
I think I'll get cancelled one day. It's going to happen, isn't it? Oh well.
Just got to behave, mate.
The thing is, like, it is what it is. Like I said, I don't intentionally offend people. Like, I ask questions because I'm curious, and like, it is what it is. Do you know what I mean? Like, if I offend somebody, I'd apologise for it because like, I don't mean to offend you. But also, if people, do you know what pisses me off? When people watch something, like, people will watch this episode and someone else would be offended by what I'm speaking to you about, even though you're particularly not offended. And it's like, why are you going to get on me be so upset about something I'm speaking to somebody else about who's clearly not, like, I've just said that when I first saw you, I thought you were like maybe gay or bi. If you're not offended by that, why should someone else be? Like, how does that even happen? Like, those people will fucking annoy the shit out of me. Like, the little fucking
it doesn't
woke little wankers.
Like, cancel culture, like, I get it. There's times and places for it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But, like, anyone, like, people are, we're humans. We will fuck up. Do you know what I mean? Depending on it, there does have to be some grace. Do you know what I mean? And there really isn't these days.
Would you go to a Diddy party?
No.
Would you not?
No. I mean, to be fair, I don't know much about the whole fucking Diddy
I don't
thing.
know, mate. As far as I know, it's just fucking parties where I've probably been to parties where stuff has happened which sounds a bit worse than what has actually been accused of. Like, people go there and people do drugs and people have sex.
Yeah. It's kind of what happens at parties.
It is, isn't it?
Drug.
Yeah, but because you're a celebrity and whatever. And, yeah. Anyway,
I know. It's one of those, isn't it?
Really?
But yeah, going back to the whole like masculine thing and stuff like that, I've had people go to me, like, you're a really nice guy, but you know, you're not alpha enough for me to film with. And I'm like, alpha enough.
Don't people piss you off some?
And I'm like, fucking alpha enough.
Why do you need to be an alpha? You got a good sausage, ain't you?
Yeah.
Apparently. Talking about good sausage, this is my sausage meter. I got this in Germany.
Love it.
Right? I don't know how to open it. I've never opened it, so you can see it's clean.
Yeah.
Well, where would you put yourself on the cock meter?
Where is it? You got inches. You got inches this side.
I don't know. It's from Germany.
Yeah, it's not as long. Like,
it's not as long.
If you're over 9.5 inches, you're fucked. But yeah, I'm 7.5, so that's what that.
Yeah.
7.5 long. This is a weird way of doing girth. I'm not used to this.
Well, the reason is you're not actually just supposed to look at it with your eyes. You're supposed to get yourself ready and then fit it on, and then it tells you.
I don't know where I'd sit because I'm used to just measuring all the way around. But actually, we'll be able to work it out. That's a halfway point, isn't it?
Yeah.
2 inches, 4 inches. Nah.
What? No.
I'm trying to work this out.
No, that's backwards, isn't it? Surely, because what? How can it be 2? They fucked up in Germany.
Yeah, I think so.
There's no way that's a fucking... Because that's not... I suppose that is probably a 4 inch, actually.
Do you reckon?
I don't know.
Let's have a... Nah. That's out of whack. But I'm 7 inches around on my thick bit anyway.
So 7 by 7?
Yeah, 7.5 by 7, pretty much so.
That's reasonable.
It's the girth that gets people.
Yeah, I know. Do you know what? That's driving as well, because I'm a long one.
Yeah.
I've got family to watch this, so zip out. I'm a long one, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm relatively girth. I'd say I'm about 6.5 round.
Yeah.
And about 10 long.
Yeah.
But I'm like girthier at the base more than at the top.
Yeah.
So it gets to poke the cervix a little bit before it fucking stretches. Do you know what I mean? Fucking annoys, mate. Like, doggy's just a fucking nightmare for me. Just a nightmare. Like, I like to fucking go to Pound Town.
Yeah.
And all they like to do is scream and run for the fucking headboard.
See, like, I can pound with some people and I can't with others. And I'm like, fuck, if I was any longer, you know, you just wouldn't be able to pound properly.
And everyone's like, oh, like, big dicks are great. Like, they are. Also, when you're on your fucking back, mate, unless you're fucking peeled up, you're having a nightmare. You can't get ridden for more than 10 minutes without it drooping a slight bit.
Yeah.
And it's nothing except for, it's not you flopping, it's just your blood can't maintain pump upright for that long. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's going to come back down. Birds get offended by that.
Yeah,
They think you're not I'm fucking horny as fuck. I just need to get up. That's it. Let me get some blood in my cock.
Yeah, literally.
Put you in your place.
But, yeah, for me, like that, it's like thinner at the top and then it goes like thick in the middle. What was it they called it on the other podcast? The rugby ball dick. Not quite to that extreme, but it's like, this is and then it goes like that, and it literally does that with quite a few people. And they're like, I'm
Who's that
overthinking
bird
it.
that looks like she's got the tightest vagina I've seen? And it's weird because she just got run through by 101 geezers and now she's going for 1,000. That Lily Phillips.
Lily Phillips, yeah.
Like, I see her and Jason Love doing a video. And mate, like, her vagina looks fucking ridiculously tight.
Yeah.
It just baffles me. It baffles, like, I know, I understand, and I try and explain to people that, like, it don't matter how big or how many dicks you take, your vagina don't really change.
No,
but
no.
her, fucking hell, mate, it's tiny.
Yeah. Well, no, I've seen, like, vaginas where you're like, oh, that'll
Does it top
stretch. Yeah, a little bit. And then it doesn't. And then others that are tiny and they're, like, stretchy.
Yeah.
It's just...
I remember when I was in my early 20s, so a very long time ago, I met a young lady, no names mentioned. She had a really shallow one. Like, it was weird. Like, I couldn't, like, it was like I could only get back halfway in. Baffled me, mate. I just didn't understand, like, the chemistry of it. Like, how does that happen? Surely it's got to go somewhere, but nah.
Some are shallower than others and stuff like that. It's, you know, like, dicks are bigger and smaller. It's kind of the same to a degree.
So I'm going to go back to something. Your family,
Yeah.
are they, so obviously if it's only like your nan that was Romany, the rest of your family, are they still like traveller
No.
culture or anything?
No, not at all.
Does anyone have an issue with what you do?
No, my family are so chill.
Yeah?
So chill. One of my dad's mates, his daughter works in the porn industry anyway, so she's worked in the industry like 15 years, so
Cool.
it's all pretty chill. My mum was like, oh, I mean, I'd rather you not. And I'm like, well, there's two ways of looking at it. I could not, and I wouldn't have this extra income, and I'd be shagging birds off Tinder, which isn't as safe.
It definitely is safe.
Or I could be doing this, it's safe, and I'm making money.
Yeah.
You know, and she's like, oh yeah, when you put it like that,
Yeah.
you know, and I'm like, exactly. So obviously, yeah, my parents.
Have you got like siblings?
Yeah, I got a brother. So
Has he ever accidentally come over you? Pun intended. Has he ever accidentally come over your fucking content?
no. He like everyone says, oh, you know, your brother the porn star and all that, and he's like, mate, I could never do what you do.
Is he older than
fair
you?
play. No, he's like 2 years younger than me.
Okay, cool.
He lives in like New Zealand now. He's been there like 5 years.
Oh, really?
So he just come back over for like a little visit and stuff. So,
Yeah.
but that was good to like catch up.
Nice,
but,
nice.
But yeah, no.
I bet he was baffled as well because obviously, like, he obviously knows what you're doing, but like you say, you don't come across your content, and he's come back. When he left, I'm assuming you were still riding mountain bikes.
Nah, that was he left. He left, yeah, pre me doing it.
Yeah, and he's come back, and you're just fucking in hotel rooms with all these birds.
Yeah, pretty much.
You take him for a night out, show him what it's all about.
Nah, we had a like relatively like chill time,
Yeah.
like when he was back. But yeah, so yeah, my family are absolutely fine with it. My ex's family, on the other hand, were not.
Were they not?
Were not.
Did they not know that she's a brass that's run off with a fucking punter?
Well, I don't
and
know.
that's
I don't
all
know
right,
if
is
they
it?
know that now.
But they had a problem with it at the time.
Yeah, we don't. I don't talk to them.
Yeah.
So yeah, we had court cases and everything against them. They lost their minds.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, they like threatened to take the kids off us and everything like that.
Oh, it makes you laugh, doesn't it? Because you can't. You're not doing
No,
anything
literally.
illegal. Like, you can't just take someone's kids off them.
So what they did is they just made up loads of lies and everything to social services, and social services are going,
They're injecting the kids with metamorphine.
what are they fucking talking about? Like, they like turn up and they're like, yeah, you're great parents. So what, you film porn on the side, like,
Yeah.
but that's completely separate to your life as a parent. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
And then fucking spent like a year and a half in family court. Fucking 25 grand it cost me, and then they got basically laughed out of the courtroom, told to just fuck off. So they're still bitter, but obviously I've got no tie to them at all anymore. So
They sound like a bunch of wankers.
literally,
Fuck 'em.
fucking
Are
trash took itself out.
Yeah, good. You dirty fucking... I'm not going to be racist about your sweaty socks, but you're racist. Dirty little bastards. They probably didn't like you because you was brown. You know what them Scottish people are like.
Well, yeah, like I did get wound up a little bit. I lived there for like 2.5 years. And used to be like, yeah. But like, I don't know, majority of people, like, I enjoyed Glasgow. I like enjoyed it.
Yeah,
But
I've been to Glasgow 3 times.
Yeah.
It's all right, innit?
yeah, it's good.
I
But
wouldn't want to
like,
live there. I wouldn't want to live there at all.
obviously now it's just like fucking, I get the dread. I went and shot up there actually in June with Georgie Lyle. She's like a Scottish porn star. She's been on the scene like years, and I had to literally drive through Glasgow, and I was like, I've got a fucking dread right now. But yeah, that was funny. We got kicked out the hotel we got and everything.
Yeah.
Because like she's renowned in the area as the porn star.
So what? How can they kick? Oh, I suppose you're not allowed to shoot at some hotels, are you? Most hotels they don't.
Yeah.
Shoot. What hotel were you at?
The Duck Bay in Loch Lomond.
Nice.
And yeah, the owners know who she is.
Yeah.
And yeah, with a do not disturb sign on the door. Hadn't even filmed anything.
No.
We've done a few TikToks and that was it. And we went out for lunch, and then they're like, come out when we're at lunch, and they're like, yeah, you've got to leave. And we're like, what?
Did you book the room or did she?
She did.
So she booked the room. They knew she booked the room.
But like their best suite out for like 3 days and all this. And they're like, yeah, no refund, get out.
Fucking idiots.
And she was like, why? Because you think we're filming porn? She's like, we haven't even filmed any porn.
Yeah.
We've done some reels for Instagram. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
And they're like, no, just leave.
It's weird, isn't it? Like how people view the industry from the outside is fucking like it really annoys me, because obviously, like, people judge my wife. Like, my wife does OnlyFans. They judge her when they. Like, I'm not ashamed of it. Do you know what I mean? So like when people say, "Oh, what do you and your wife do?" I do a podcast and own a gardening company. My wife does OnlyFans. And why she do that for? Like, how can you be married to someone that does that? Well, first of all, she makes fucking good money. But that's not the reason why. When I met my wife, she was a stripper. What's the fucking difference? She makes 3 times as much money now, and she don't have to be in a fucking strip club until 5 in the morning.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean? Like, what's the fucking issue? She sells pictures, videos. Like, and they're like, but she's with other men. Never. She's never with other men. All of them dicks you see in them videos, that's my dick. Do you know what I mean? So don't fucking tell me about, nah, mate. Like, I've said to my bird, it's not that I'm insecure, it's just how I was raised. Like, no one's shagging my bird. I would shag another bird with my bird, but no one's shagging my bird, period. But I've said to her, like, if you want to fucking do, like, some content with another guy, like promo, like do pictures, or you want to peg someone, crack on, mate. Because she was like, oh, can I peg you? That's never going to happen, love. You're never going to peg me.
Literally.
If you find a geezer to go and peg, fucking crack on. Get paid to go and fucking do it. But you're never going to peg me, so stop fucking asking me. But yeah, like, I just think it's mad. Like, the people just assume that you're a low-class human being.
With low morals.
With no morals, with no standards, no education, no anything, nothing going for you. The only reason you do it is because you can't do anything else.
Yeah.
And your family must be ashamed of you. You've come from a broken home. And it's like, mate, like, these ain't, like, where'd you come up with this fucking random shit for? Because what is wrong with it?
Nothing.
The whole point in going to, like, mate, I know people that have more sex in their social life than most content creators have in their professional life. Man, that's perfectly fine. Do you know what I mean? Just going out, getting clapped up, doing cocaine, drinking all the time, fucking shagging whoever you want to shag. That's perfectly fine.
Literally,
and that's praised. It's praised.
Barebacking strangers at the weekend, it's all good.
It's all good, mate. Your boys are high-fiving you. Yeah. But you say, I'm going to do it OnlyFans, or I'm going to go and do porn, that's different. Why? What, to get paid to do it? To be careful doing it.
I think it's like that. It's like, why should you get paid and I not? I wish I could. I wish I could, so I'm going to project it on you. It's like people's insecurities, definitely. Like, I've had, like, my friends go, like, fair play. I could never do what you do. And I'm like, do you know what? I feel more comfortable rocking up to a fucking hotel room with some porn star that's, like, unreal looking and going, cool, we're just going to film a couple of scenes. Yeah, cool. Like, the thought now of me going on a night out, getting pissed up, chatting up birds, and then trying to take one home.
You're not coming out at me for a drink tonight then, nah?
Well, yeah.
I've got work in the morning, we'll do it.
But like a drunken fucking fumble with like some random bird, like, I'm like, nah. Don't. Like,
it's just pointless, isn't it? Like, why? Why waste it? Why waste it? Why give her G-Med? What's it called?
What?
G-Fed. Your fucking thing.
What do you mean?
Your little thing, what's it called in your cock right now?
Oh, M-Gen.
M-Gen, not G-Fed.
Fucking M-Gen.
Don't go and give no one M-Gen tonight,
yeah,
mate.
literally.
No.
I know.
What are your goals? Like, long term, How long do you see yourself in the industry like endlessly, or are you working towards something and you're like, right, if I hit this target, I'm going to be out. If I do this, I'm going to be out. Or when I hit this age, I'm out. Or is it just like your lifestyle and you enjoy it and that's what I do because it's my job? And obviously at 65, I'm at retirement age, so I'll clock off then.
Yeah, literally, like for me, like I know a lot of people are like, there's quite a few people in the industry that are like, I'm here to make this amount of money, I make this amount of money, that's it, mic drop, I'm out, you know? Like for me, I enjoy sex.
Yeah.
I can monetize sex. I'll just keep doing what I'm doing. Like if it makes me decent money, why would I give it up? Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I'd like to fucking smash it. And if I do, that's great because there is a huge amount of luck involved in this industry. Yeah. And like if you just hit it and it will go.
And the thing, a lot of it is your social media, right? Mm-hmm. Like, so obviously people think that being a content creator or doing OnlyFans, I'm going to just stick to doing OnlyFans because that's all people know about.
Yeah,
right? They don't
totally.
they don't look at you as a content creator. They don't understand what goes into it. They just think that you do OnlyFans, that you go on OnlyFans and you have sex or you have a wank and you sell pictures of yourself to fucking weird old people.
Yeah, and you make £1,000 selling a couple of photos.
Now, how many hours do you have to work in a day?
I don't start working.
No, you don't.
Literally, I pick my phone up.
Okay.
I struggle to switch off.
How much of your work is social media?
Fucking 95%.
Okay, and how much, like...
It's 5% shagging.
Yeah.
If that.
And that's it. And like, everyone just thinks that it's all you do is shag and take pictures, and it's like, mate, like, you got to sit down for hours trying to figure out algorithms, how to make a reel go, because without new subscribers, you ain't getting shit. Do you know what I mean? And like, the new subs are the ones that are eager to spend. Like, once they're rinsed, they're rinsed. Do you know what I mean? But...
when I have time off, that's when I make the most money. You know, like
because you're not shagging, you're literally working on. That's like my wife. Like she's like, right now I'm going to take like 3 weeks off of shooting any content. I'm not going to do. I've got things backed up, but like right now I need to focus because Instagram have changed its fucking its algorithms. I need to understand it. She will sit there and like monitor everything. Like, right, she'll send out like 5 reels and be like, right, this one's at 0.1 second because I believe that will get to 7 seconds, and like it's mad, mate. Like you know when you watch one of those fucking weird films like The Matrix and like someone just hones in on a computer and like they're all going, that's what she's like, mate. I'm just like, I'm watching her like, and she's talking me through it, and I'm like, yeah, love.
Yeah, but it works.
Yeah, but I ain't got a clue what she's on about, mate. Sometimes I don't like. I'm starting to now, and I'm glad that I'm starting to now because like it's becoming important for me with doing what I do. But like, mate, it's like. I never really understood that she gets really stressed out because she has to post at the precise time every day because that is so important. Do you know what I mean? Like finding the right time to post for you because obviously I'm assuming that you've got a specific typical client base. Like in a like most of your clients will be in a specific country as opposed to like evenly spread everywhere. So then you need to target where the most are, right? So if that's America, you've got to post at fucking 4:30 in the morning, etc. Like, and scheduling posts never do as well as actual posts. And it's just, mate, it's so much fucking work that goes into it and so much behind it. Like, I wouldn't have thought it. And I always thought she was just fucking deluded. But since I've been watching her, like how much more work, the more she puts in, the more she gets out.
Oh yeah, totally. That's what I say to everyone. Like, it ain't quick money.
Yeah. My mate started an OnlyFans the other day. I'm only going to call him Jim Boy Dave. He started an OnlyFans about 3 weeks ago. Yeah. And then a week ago, he messaged to say, "Giving up, mate." Give it up. Yeah, I think he had like 1 subscriber. But thing is, like, you know, it's a long game. It's a long game, and like,
and unless you've got any kind of social presence, you're not going to get anything.
No.
Nothing, because no one knows who you are. That is the problem with OnlyFans. Like, unless you've got a direct link from a social point to you, they ain't gonna find you. Whereas at least like ManyVids, like it's kind of like my passive income. I just lob everything up there. You don't need to do anything. Schedule a couple a week, and I'll wake up in the morning and I've sold 10 videos. Do you know what I mean? Because it's a clip store and you can go and you can search and you can find stuff. I don't have to do anything. And then when it sells, it like post through to Twitter saying I've sold this.
What do you do to protect yourself from people leaking your content, and how much of an annoyance is that to you?
Oh, it's obviously a piss take, but stuff's watermarked, and then I've got obviously a takedown service that scans and takes everything down. So it is what it is. Like, you're gonna get.
It's going to happen, isn't it? It's just fucking. It's just cheeky. Like, you kind of know who does it because people always like they come on and they'll ask specifically, "Oh, can I have this video, that video, that video, or that video?" Like. Mate, any actual genuine subscribers, they want one video at a time. They want to tip you for fucking messaging.
It's chargebacks that are a thing right now.
Yeah, mate, my wife got an $800 and something. I think it was like $850 chargeback. So one person, they just bought loads of videos.
And you can't do anything about it.
It was an accident, apparently. So his bank apparently said that there was some suspicious activity. And like, so they phoned him and said about it, and he was like, well, yeah, obviously I got drunk and I just bought some stuff. So they revoked all the payments. But he spoke to her since and be like, I didn't tell him to do that. Do you know what I mean? Like, obviously I'm not going to pay you all that money because like it's in my bank now and I've had the videos and it's just a bit like, I can't pay you it all through OnlyFans anyway, so it is what it is. Do you know what I mean? Type thing, but it's just muggy, isn't it?
Yeah, totally.
That's £1,000.
Totally, I know. There's nothing you can do.
And it's like, yeah, he ain't had the videos now. He don't have them because obviously they get pulled back. But if he's screen recorded them, then he's got them in his library, and he's definitely had a wank to all of them. Do you know what I mean? So
I know that post-nut clarity, and people are like, charge back. Do you know what I mean? And like for us, it's money out of my pocket. Do you know what I mean?
What is the biggest challenge you find in your work when it comes to securing content partners?
For me, testing now.
Yeah.
Because people think I'm fucking anal, which I am. For a very good fucking reason.
Proper anal whim.
Very good.
Little gay.
No, because I had people going like, oh, he's a fucking cunt. Because I pulled someone off a shoot the other week.
Really?
Yeah, I pulled someone off a shoot because he shot with someone that's shooting with loads of people and doing unprotected oral. And I said, this is the fucking state of the UK industry at the moment. You have to literally police potential collab partners and make sure that they're going to turn up to a shoot with a valid cert based off of what they've potentially been posting on social media. And I've been avoiding someone, I won't name names, doing a lot of stuff in doing unprotected oral with people outside the industry. And I pulled off a shoot and I was like, I can't do it. She's in an incubation period. I've just had 2 months I've been in chains for 2 months where I've had potential exposures to chlamydia. Yeah. And I didn't get it both times, luckily, but I had to stop shooting and everything like that and wait and retest and everything. And I was like, I'm not taking any more time off. I'm not taking any risks. So I skipped this shoot and then someone that was coming to a shoot a week later then shot on the same shoot that I pulled out of. And I said to the girls on the shoot, look, this is the situation. And they were like, we're going to need to pull him off the shoot. And I pulled him off the shoot and he fucking lost his mind. And I'm like, no, it's not your fault that someone's turned up to the shoot with you. They've shown they're shown their certs, but they're not valid because they've been fucking around and done unprotected oral with someone else. I'm like, you're trusting them that they're turning up with a valid cert and they're not. And I've just told you, your certs are now compromised. Take it on the chin, wait 14 days, retest. Yeah. And he fucking lost his mind. And I'm like, fuck off. And that's from someone who is quite well known and has been in the industry a good amount of time. And I'm like, if you've got people of that caliber behaving like that, who the fuck can you trust? Yeah. Like, it's quite simple. Get tested, wait incubation. If you want to fuck around. Just wait your time and retest. Don't put other people's health at risk, you know? Yeah, I'm with you. So, like, that's the hard thing right now is, for me, there's probably, I can count on probably one hand who I trust to shoot with right now in the UK. And I've literally said, I will shoot with those people, and then outside that, I'll fly to Budapest. Get certed there. Everyone certs properly. You can get certs within a few hours. You can shoot with serious content creators. Or I'll just go to the States. Yeah. And I can kind of understand why some of the girls are like, do you know what? I don't even bother fucking around here anymore. I'll just fly to the States, collab with all big US names, test properly. Have you ever been catfished by a content creator? Like a bird that like you've only seen really on the gram and you're supposed to collab with her and she's turned up and... No, but my mate has. Yeah. And he was like, oh my gosh. Did he do the shoot? Yeah, he done it and he just didn't even put the scene out. Because he was like, I can't. He's like, that is Facetune times 1,000. Like that, I don't understand. Like the occasional, like little touching up things and stuff like that.
So do you know about those birds that use the same filter on their face completely? And like, there's about fucking 1,000 accounts out there that all look like the same. It's the same filter on the pictures on every single of your posts. And it's like, what's the point? No one knows what you look like.
You can see it a mile off now, though. Like for me, do you know what? Like for me, I say to like some of the girls I shoot with and stuff like that, like, yeah, I do shag some of them off cam sometimes, you know what I mean? And then they're like, take their makeup off after shit. I'm like, fuck, you're so hot.
Yeah.
And they're like, what are you on about? Like, I've got no makeup on. And I'm like, I do like the natural look.
I really agree. There's some people that look better with makeup on. Let's not bullshit. But there are many that look so much better, like cute. And like, I think like real men like cute women. Do you know what I mean? Like I love it when my wife's done up real nice because we're going out somewhere. But like, I think like when you're at home or like if you're just doing like I want you to be cute. Do you know what I mean? Stick your hair up, like take your makeup off, like look just like that's what I call you looking good.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like if you look beautiful naturally, cool. If you look like shit naturally, then stick some makeup on. Do you know what I mean? I get it. But if you don't, then let your natural beauty shine.
Yeah. Like for me,
we don't have that fucking luxury.
No.
We can't just go in and fucking put some makeup and eyeshadow on and foundation to make our blemishes go. No, we've got to fucking firm it, do you know what I mean? And let you judge us. So what's your dream collab?
It sounds really fucking boring, but I don't. I'm not one of those that is like, I need to shoot with that person.
Yeah.
Like, that person, I like put them on a pedestal. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'll get
a lot of people
remember
do
I've
that.
said, right, so me personally, if I could do, I'd have to go back to 2002 Jordan.
Really?
Yes. Now, I've got no interest. And maybe back then she weren't that great. But I just know how I felt about Jordan in 2002. I was in love with you, Katie. I was in love with you. Where were you? Huh? Fucking Dwight. Bitch. No, mate, I was fucking...
Dodged a bullet though, mate. Fucking imagine.
I did dodge a bullet, yeah. She's a nutter. She's a nutter. But, yeah, no, I think that's who I would have chosen for a female collab would have been 2002 Jordan. Just because of... I feel like, yeah, she was the fucking shit.
Yeah, to be honest, like when I was watching porn, like growing up, I didn't be like, oh, fucking, I'm just going to watch loads of her. Just like, oh, that looks good. Watch that. That looks good.
Can I ask you if you remember Joe Guest? Because no one else remembers Joe Guest. I asked so many people this and no one remembers Joe Guest. And mate, I knocked out so many to Joe Guest, yeah. Like she's a little English bird. Used to have like a little blonde bob, similar to your Bonnie used to. She actually looked a little bit similar, but she had big goofy teeth at the front. And she was just so cute.
I'll have to look her up after.
She don't look the same no more.
No.
She don't look the same no more. Have you seen Jodie Marsh these days?
Yeah.
She don't look the same no more.
No.
It's unfortunate. Well, mate, I don't look like I look like 20 years ago. I'm sure you don't. You probably had less beard, more hair.
Yeah, I did. I used to have long hair, no beard.
Yeah. It just fell down, didn't it?
Yeah, literally.
It's wonderful.
Just switched it up.
Tell me about your chef. You're going into cooking, the cooking empire.
Cooking Empire, my new mini series, Tommy's Cream Pies.
Sick.
So obviously, like, I got to wait to come back for shooting. But yeah, I just got a bit unenthused with just filming, just shagging.
Yeah, no, mate, it's always good to like create niches and
I'm like, I need
little cameos.
Something, and as well something that's gonna like make hilarious reels.
Yeah,
because they'll be like, that's fucking jokes. So like my thing is I love fucking cream pies, love it. Like even like every year I do like cream pie compilation videos, stuff like that. Love it.
Absolutely.
But
the whole pull-out thing just don't make sense to me.
No, like, I don't feel done personally.
No, like, it's like putting it all over my face. It's like, yeah, but the orgasm ain't the same. No. When you pull out and you finish yourself off, it ain't the same as finishing off there. No. It ain't the same. Like the suction ain't the same. Like it's the vagina's made. Sorry, literally. Family, but the vagina was made to fucking like withdraw it. And
it's
like,
how it should be.
Yeah.
Literally. Like for me, and porn is very like visual, and I'm like, you can still get your visual when you pull out.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah. But I'm done then. Do you know what I mean? So the whole like Tommy's Cream Pies thing. So it's going to be like me dressed up as a baker, whatever. Have people come over. Oh, I'm here to pick up my cream pies. Cool, right? Here's your cream pies. Do you want a fresh one? kind of thing. Do you know what I mean?
That's it.
Stuff like that, or like I've got an idea. I've got a friend that's a vegan. I'm gonna be like, right, well, there's your cream pies. Oh, is this like cream made with milk? Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, I'm vegan. Okay, cool. Let's go make you a vegan one. Stuff like that. Like, it's gonna be jokes. I just needed something someone hasn't done that before.
No, not properly.
Like
No. And I think what you should do as well is when you're whipping your cream, maybe sometimes have a little pot to pour in it. Just a little additive.
Yeah. Oh, fucking hell.
Why not? Why not?
Yeah, I've got to be a bit careful of the whole food play. Like,
Are you
OnlyFans,
using
though.
Are you going to be making like friendly videos for YouTube? As well?
I had no plans for YouTube. It was
Very
just more
careful,
like
'cause YouTube's
Insta reels
fucking-
and stuff like that.
YouTube's being a bit of a dick at the moment. They're taking everyone's pages down.
Well, yeah, my friend fucking Reed, for their Come Curious
Mm.
podcast, show that for 11 years, just got deleted.
Yeah.
And that's like a whole sex positive, sex education,
Yeah.
like podcast. So
I think you've got to be careful just with everything on. It's only the amount of time, innit? I'm going to get taken down at some point. I've got birds sitting on fucking praying hands.
yeah.
So,
You know,
it's going to happen.
Yeah.
They're going to shut me down, but then I'll start another one. So fuck 'em. When are you back at work?
a couple of weeks.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You got lined up? Who you got lined up?
I've got stuff in the diary, not loads. I don't like to say who I've got in the diary because
Yeah.
it always changes and
It's hard,
things change.
mate, it's hard to pin people down, isn't it? Like,
It is. Like, I
get-
know shit happens and
Yeah.
stuff. There's just been like, I don't like messes. Do you know what I mean? If someone cancels on me like 3 times, that's it. 3 strikes, you're out.
Yeah.
Done. And I've had that quite a lot. I'm like, I'm here to make money.
Mm.
If there's genuine, like, oh shit, this has happened, no, fair enough. Do you know what I mean? Or the whole, like, I'm ill, I've got a cold. All right, yeah, I don't want your cold. You
Yeah.
keep your cold. We will, you know.
do you like shooting with condoms? Do you hate shooting with condoms?
Personally, I don't like it. I'm going to have to start doing it.
Yeah.
Because, yeah.
People are just not careful enough, and obviously if you know who you can trust and you know you can trust, and if you don't, you're just
Yeah.
going to lose money because people ain't going to respect your wishes.
Exactly, exactly. So I'll just end up having to shoot some protected scenes. So.
The least satisfying thing is ejaculating into a condom. For me, it just feels so shit. Like, it's weird. And it's like, it's not so bad when it's in, but when you pull it out and your cum's just there hanging off the end of your cock, it's like, nah, man.
No, no.
Oh, man.
I know. It is
Now
what it
I've
is.
got to fucking clean it up. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Not like you have to do it much these days, though, so.
Yeah.
Me more so.
Yeah.
Like, fucking, but yeah. Yeah, I'll be back. Like, I've shot a lot this year. I've tried to, like, quieten down. Because, like last year, I went on a fucking rampage, mate. Absolute rampage. Obviously, the whole shit show of last year, beginning of last year. And I was like, right, I took 2.5 weeks off and I was like, fuck it, let's go. And I just fucked my way through the whole UK industry pretty
Good
much.
on you, my boy. Good on you. It's been
Literally.
noticed.
Literally.
Everyone's noticed you.
Yeah, literally,
Well done.
everyone
But that's
did.
what you do. You get yourself on the map, and you're on the map.
Yeah, yeah.
And now you can like you can choose who and when you want to shoot.
Yeah,
and-
pretty much.
Like, so fuck it. Do you know what I mean? Like, you've done what you
Yeah.
needed to do. You smashed it for a year, and
Yeah.
Is the money you make sufficient to your needs? That's as deep as I'm going to go with that question because I think it's quite personal and like that's something you keep to yourself.
Yeah, I mean, like, personally, if I didn't have the last couple of years of shit to keep paying off after court, it would be very comfortable right now. But I've got a few more bits to clean up. So if I could have some fucking banger months right now, it'd be nice to tie everything up and then I can be pretty comfortable. But yeah, like, as I said, like, as a male content creator, if you are shooting straight content, there's a lot of luck and you do have to market very carefully.
And that's why so many people are going to do the not gay stuff.
You go for pay.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
It is. I mean, that's my bring it back and sound like I'm boring, repetitive cunt. That's what I'm saying. I don't have a problem with people doing what they're doing. I just think, like, you couldn't do it. Like, you couldn't repeatedly shag another guy.
No.
I couldn't. I mean, don't get me wrong. I ain't gonna bullshit just because I'm on camera. If you paid me a couple million quid, then I'd shag guys every fucking day for the next 5 years. Probably would. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's a game changer, life changer. And anyone that cares, never have to see them.
There has to be like a certain amount that you'd be like, yeah, fuck it, I'd do it. But like, if you're not making an insane amount, like a eye-watering amount, and you're not into it, what's the point?
Yeah.
Like, because like so many people are like, you know, I want to enjoy my job. And like this, again, that's why I do it. I enjoy my job. And people go, why don't you shoot with this person? Why don't you shoot with that person? I'm like, no, because I'm not feeling it. I don't need to.
Yeah.
You know, it's not going to make me any more money, so why should I do it? You know? Like, for me, I've got to enjoy what I'm doing. And quite often, you know, people have gone, oh, you know, you need to shoot more with more guys and stuff. And I'm like, I'm just not interested. I'd rather do what I'm doing and make slightly less money and just enjoy it than doing something I don't want to do and making a little bit more. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm with you.
I'd rather work harder at what I'm doing and enjoying it.
Yeah, of course.
So you don't want to hate your job at the end of the day. But there is this whole like narrative within the industry, like especially like I had to leave a group chat because I was triggered, and I was like, I'm liked here. Yeah. Don't ruin it for yourself, Tom. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And I was like, you got a good reputation.
What happened? Tell me more.
No, it was basically like people were talking about it, and they were saying, you know, like if you're a male content creator and you don't shoot with people you don't fancy, you're in the job for the wrong reasons. And I was like, wait, on the other hand, if you're a female content creator and you don't work with a guy, you don't have to give them a reason. You can say, no, thank you. Yeah. And it has to be respected. You can't question it. But if the shoe's on the other foot, like if you're going, no, I don't fancy it, so I'm not shooting with it, they're going to be like, you're in the industry for the wrong reasons. Yeah. You're here to fuck. You're not here to do your job. You should be able to fuck whoever in the industry, film, and get hard on fucking demand. And if you can't get hard, you're in the wrong job. Fuck off.
That brings me back to what I couldn't remember to say earlier. My point being exactly, like everyone's arguing for equal rights, and I appreciate it kind of, but men and women are not equal, and we never fucking will be. Contrary to popular fucking belief. Mm-hmm. Like we're not. Like you just said, women can actually quite easily say, look, I don't want to shoot if you love. And you just take it on the chin. But if a man says to a woman, oh, I don't want to shoot, why not? And that would be the comeback, why not? Mm-hmm. And then you'd be demonised in all the fucking group chats by all of the fucking female creators because you chose not to shoot with her because she's not as attractive as someone you'd like to shoot with. Mm-hmm. And that being the true fucking reason, but you're not allowed to say that. No. But it'd be all right if she was like, nah, sorry.
Yeah, it's insane. And like, for us, like, I've got many female performers that say to me, like, guys have got it hard. Because you've got to get hard.
Yeah.
You've got to get hard. Like, for women, you can whack some lube on, get the job done, fake some orgasms, job done. Sorry, if your dick ain't getting hard, you ain't getting a scene. Like, there's nothing you can do. And obviously, I've seen, like, you know, people inject. You've probably heard of that.
Yes.
And I've seen fucking injections go wrong. Like, everything. I would never inject my dick. I'd rather just fucking thumb in the softie.
Is that not why you've got a massive ball in the middle of it?
No. But, like, I would rather fucking thumb in a softie than fucking inject my dick. Do you know what I mean?
I mean, the thing is, as well, when you thumb in a softie, it's hard 2 minutes later.
Yeah, literally.
Like, it's just fucking, you just got to get it.
Just give me a minute.
You just got to get it in the fish, you know what I mean? You've got to put the fish in the sea, mate. It'll swim.
But, like, yeah, it is hard. The whole fucking industry. I think it's why I've, like, distanced myself from being amongst the general day-to-day chit-chat of the industry. And you do become quite insular. Sometimes you're like, no, wait, what am I here for? I'm here to sell my content to the punters.
Yeah.
You know, like, you can make friends in the industry, but sometimes it's very easy to get in deep, get mixed up, get very insular with it, and, like, everyone fights amongst themselves about shit like that doesn't even fucking matter.
Yeah.
Just remove yourself from the equation and focus on selling your content, do you know what I mean?
So, basically, in a nutshell, you like doing what you do, you're good at it, the birds like it, your family don't have a problem with it.
Yeah.
You make enough money that you're happy with what you make. Mm-hmm. Eventually you'll be comfortable and then it'll keep on, hopefully, going. You're going to do a fucking shit ton of cream pies. You hate your ex-fiancée because she's a fucking cunt.
Yeah.
You are straight, although you have had your cock sucked. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
And You hate people that don't get tested for fucking G-Fed.
Yeah.
It's not called G-Fed, is it?
MGen.
MGen. G-Fed. Is there anything you would like to talk about before we wrap it up? Pun intended.
We've covered a broad range.
We have. We've spoken about
really
everything.
Broad range of stuff.
Yeah. Do you ride quad bikes?
No. Do you know what? I've never.
Do you know what? I've got to fucking go to work tomorrow. If you didn't have work tomorrow, I'd say let's go out for a ride in the morning.
No, I'll come back down another time.
Yeah, let's do it.
But yeah, I have ridden quad bikes.
Yeah.
But like not often.
Yeah. And I've got some beasts. Proper quad bikes.
I feel like quad bikes are fucking scary. I'd rather a fucking motorbike than a quad bike.
I've got motorbikes as well, but like, the thing is, motorbikes are all right. I've ridden quad bikes for a long time, do you know what I mean? Like, I'm into them and I understand how they work. The thing is, the controls on a motorbike and a quad bike are identical, right? But the handling is completely different. On the motorbike, you lean right, you lean left if you're turning left. On a quad bike, you lean right if you're turning left. So me riding quad bikes my whole fucking life, mate, I get on a motorbike and I'm so sketchy because it's like, I'm turning right and I'm trying to turn left and it's like, what's going on here? Like, I go around too wide and that, but quads are the one, mate. I'll take you out. I'll introduce you to some content creators down there that you can get some work in with as well if you need.
Yeah, I know a few, not that many.
I feel like you'd be a good partner for my friend Jasmine. Do you know Jasmine James? She's got multicoloured hair, often. It's not multicoloured, but it's normally pink or red or purple or blue.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, she's cool. She came on an episode of here.
Oh, I think she was at Exbis, wasn't she?
Yeah, she was at Exbis.
Pretty sure I saw her at the Vixen party. I remember. But yeah.
And next year you're not going to Exbis, are you?
I might go anyway, because it's only Amsterdam. It's like fucking half an hour on the plane.
Do you know what I realised? Have you ever been to Berlin before?
No.
Right, now let me tell you this, right? You probably, like I did, and you probably do, believe that Amsterdam is the debauchery capital of Europe.
No, Berlin is. I know
Fucking
Berlin
mate,
is.
Berlin is nuts. Everyone's walking around naked.
Yeah.
Not that naked, but like, you're just doing what you want. And like, it's crazy. Like, obviously, I feel like Amsterdam's very like kind of strict and that. Mate, Berlin is just beautiful. Like, the people are like, the Germans, some of them are fucking idiots. Like, they're very like angry. And I just don't get it, why they're so fucking angry. But I mean, probably because they lost the war. Who knows?
Shots fired.
I'd be angry if I lost the war.
Yeah.
But anyway, at least I kept their fucking country. Could have been worse. They could be speaking English. But yeah, no, mate, it's just so liberal.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. Like, it's really nice to see it. Like, there's some clubs there that you go to and like, it is literally like anything goes and everything goes. Like, there's side rooms where anything goes. Do you know what I mean? Like, they're not swingers clubs, they're just nightclubs with fucking weird acidy tech music, which is fucking strange, but I don't know.
But don't know, I quite like that. Like, I said to my mates about this, I was obviously like kind of going off subject a bit, but like, obviously like I go out to swingers clubs and stuff like that, and we tend to meet up as content creators because it's like safer and like, do you know what I mean? Like all of that bollocks. But you can go have a good night out and you can fuck.
Yeah.
And then you go home.
Yeah.
And like, I feel like I go out on a night out, you get pissed, and then you go home, and like, if you ain't got a missus to shag, like,
that's it.
But you'll go to the club, you have a night out, and you'll have an orgy, and it'll be sick, and then you go home and go to bed.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like something's missing when I go out on a normal night out.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I'm with you. What do you think of swinging? Like, in a relationship, I find it interesting. I find it an interesting concept, and like, because I am how I am, I find it even more interesting hearing other people's opinions on it, just because like I know, I don't know if it's a male pride thing, I don't know if it's because like of my Caribbean heritage or whatever the fuck it is, and it's hypocritical as hell knowing that I would happily have sex with my wife and other people, but she couldn't have sex with other people. Like, it's a hypocritical thing. But it intrigues me how other people view the swinging scene. Obviously, some people just go to swingers parties as a straight man, and I find that fucking weird. No offense.
That's been me for the last.
Yeah, I know, but but some people go, and it's weird. Some people go and it's not weird, but like some people go that aren't swingers. Like I know some people that were asking me if I know of any swingers parties, and I know these guys. They're fucking creeps, and they just want to go because they think it's just like it's a free for all where you can just go and shag whoever you want. Do you understand what I'm saying? Those people are fucking dickheads. I don't like you, if I'm honest.
No, literally, I was at one the other week, and it was like, I don't go to many that let single guys in. I normally get let into the events that don't allow single guys with, because I normally go with women like in the industry, and I'm like, do you want to go like tonight and we'll go as a couple? Yeah, cool. But like to witness the behaviour of some of those guys, like we were literally calling one out. I was with a friend and we were like at this doorway to this orgy room, and this couple was fucking, and this guy was on the bed, like literally like hovering over them, wanking, and you could see like they were like in their moment, and it wasn't consensual. They didn't really know he was there, and he kept like looking at us, and my mate was like, "Look at the fucking state of you! Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Back the fuck off!" And all
You got to
this.
do it, ain't you? Like, and that's the thing. Like, some people just sit there and watch and like whisper to their mate, like, "Oh, what's he doing?" Like, no, mate, you like because that could be you and your missus. Do you know what I mean? Like, you got to stand
I'd end up
for what's
fucking knocking them out. Like, do that round me, like.
right. Coming all over your bum.
Like,
I'll be mate, imagine it. Imagine you're there stamping your bird and some geezer just jizzes all over your ass.
Like,
I'll
literally.
be fuck, mate. I'd kill him. Maybe not kill him because I ain't going to jail. I'm not going to jail.
Consent is everything. But yeah, coming like from a swingers background, like obviously like everyone wants to fuck other people, but it ain't that deep. Like, do you know what I mean? It's nice to have like your relationship, you're secure in your relationship. It's like a little extension of your relationship when you want to be a bit of a fucking whore and go out and shag some other people, but it's not that deep.
Yeah.
But obviously you can do it together as a couple and like couple swap and stuff like that, or like add other people into the mix. Like for me, it's never been that deep.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like it's just like a bit of fun on the side. It's not like, I know some people get too in deep with it and it becomes a whole personality and it's like, oh, I've got to swing all the time. Do you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
I think if you're in a relationship, it's very like, you know, you have your relationship, it's the extra bit. I've loads of friends, do you know what I mean, that are swingers, and like, it's kind of like adult play as such, do you know what I mean?
I'm with you.
It's not that deep, bit of playtime, have fun.
Yeah.
That's it.
What do you think of cucks? What's your, like, not, I'm not saying like, oh, they're weirdos. I'm not saying that because I'm not a cuck, clearly. Yeah. Have you cucked before? The cuck is the one that sits in the corner, right?
Yeah.
Have you cucked before?
What, cucked someone?
No. Have you sat in the corner and like watched your bird get?
Not in that way.
No.
So like in my setup, it's always been like a stag hot wife relationship.
Okay.
So like, it's about your missus being pleasured.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Mate, I had
but
once,
not in a humiliating way.
Yeah. Shouldn't really say this, but I'm going to do it anyway. I had one occasion where I've been asked to have sex with this bird, and the fella's just like on a chair next to the bed, holding her hand, staring in her face whilst I'm fucking her, and it's just like, to me it was weird. And then he was saying, "Can you just slow down a bit?" And I'm like, "What? Like, you can't direct me, bro. I'm fucking this bird, mate. Like, you can't direct how I fuck her. Like, that's just crazy. Can you slow down a bit? Don't talk to me, furthermore. Like, just don't speak to me. Like, you want to hold her hand and look into her eyes and fucking crack on and do that. But, like, that was the last time I got involved in a situation like that. It just felt a bit weird.
No, I do that quite often. Like, I do like paid things, like, for couples like that. So they'll literally pay me to, like, shag their wife in front of them. And, yeah. So I don't mind doing that. I quite like this whole like married wife thing. So obviously it's all consensual. He likes it. Blah blah blah. I just think everyone's different. Everyone's got their different boundaries.
Absolutely. What are your boundaries?
What would you mean?
Like,
what are my boundaries?
Oh, you don't seem to have any boundaries, do you?
I do to a degree.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You won't get shagged in the bum.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good boundary.
I don't want pegged, mate.
That's a fucking good boundary. How many birds have tried to peg? Not tried to physically, but like.
Oh, so many want to peg me, and I'm like, fuck off.
Do you know what? Right? So,
fuck off.
A friend of mine and a friend of yours went and pegged the geezer the other day, and I phoned a friend of mine to make sure it all went all right because it was the first time. And I phoned her afterwards. I was like, "Was it all right? You all right?" Like, and she was like, "Yeah, sweet. I'm on my way back." And I said, "Did you come?" She said, "No, I didn't." I said, "But what was the point of it? Like, because you always want to peg people. Like, you talk about, but you didn't come. Like, what? Like,
I think it's a power thing.
Yeah, I know. It's fucking.
It's a power dynamic. That's what it is. Because women are so used to getting shagged.
Yeah, but they like it,
and they want to.
Normally.
Yeah, I know, but it's that kind of taking the power back kind of thing. Like, I know so many women that are like, I wish I had a dick. If I had a dick, I'd just shag everything. Do you know what I mean? I'd love to do that. And their pegging thing is the little window into.
Do you know what makes me laugh? Do you ever watch videos of birds pegging people?
Occasionally.
Yeah. Like, I don't watch them for fun. I watch them for entertainment purposes. Or how they thrust just makes me laugh. I'm like, mate, what are you doing? Like, you're not using your hips. You're literally
they're actually
going like that with your chest. You're using your chest. Push with your diaphragm, love. Do you know what I mean?
So many of them, though, they're like, fair play to you. I'm fucking gassed after a few minutes. I'm like, I'll do that for 20 minutes.
Mate, it's like, do you know when like a bird's riding you and like it's been 3 minutes and she's like, it's your turn. I'm like,
really?
and you wonder why we don't make you come. Do you know what I mean? Fucking idiot. We do all the fucking work. So I deserve to come at the end of it. Fucking sausage. You can come once.
Oh, dear. I literally carry a fucking Wonder Bat in my shoot bag now as well.
Yeah.
Because I'm all for authenticity, do you know what I mean? And loads of women don't come from just penetration.
No, they can't.
So I'm like, there's a wand and like, I'll bang it out in a scene and they're like, what? And I'm like, yeah, enjoy yourself, come. Like, and they're like, fuck, okay, cool.
It's weird though, because I feel like a fake orgasm is not as sexy as a real orgasm, but it's so much more animated. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's always like, oh, yeah. Oh. And I'm like, I wish that would actually be a real orgasm noise, because it's quite sexy, but like, my problem is this, mate. I'll be shagging, and as soon as she says, right there, yeah, that's good, I'll come.
Yeah.
I'm like, you can't let me know. Don't let me know that you're loving it.
I put my head elsewhere.
Yeah.
In that moment, I'll exit the room and put my head elsewhere.
Just shut the fuck up. Keep your mouth shut. Just think it. Just think, yes, that's good, right there. Because you told me I'm doing it right, and I'm like, well, I'm the man.
Yeah.
Good night.
I don't know. I've got friends that come so quick. It's unreal.
Yeah.
I can remember showing my friend.
I've done a sub 60 second before.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like on numerous occasions.
Yeah.
Like, it's not a problem for me. I can comfortably do a sub 60.
No, I've like shown friends like videos and stuff like that, and I'm like, look how long it takes me to make her come. I'm like, look, there you go. And my dick's going in. Right, 9, 8. And they're like, you're counting down from 10. I'm like, yeah, fucking counting down from 10. Literally 10 seconds. Boom. And then I'm like, wait, another 15. You wait. And it's one of my friends. I film with her a lot. I shag her a lot. And I'm so funny. We've shot this threesome, actually. And I was like,
can you name her?
Yeah, Cece Anders.
Oh, she's gorgeous.
Huh?
Is she one of the Suicide Girls?
I think she's done stuff.
She was, you did, yeah.
She's not far from me. She's only like an hour from here. And we were doing a threesome with Innocent Hot Wife, and I was going to like, Maddie, I was like, look, watch this. Like, fucking, I'll count you down pretty much, like 15 seconds. She's like, what? Then like, she starts coming, like grabbing everything. Like. But the thing is, she comes so much and so often, at the end she can't walk. Yeah. She got up once and just collapsed on the floor. Like, she comes so much, and like, some women are so envious of that. Like, do you know what I mean?
What? Should we wrap it up?
Yeah.
Thanks for coming, my boy.
Cheers, man.
I appreciate you. Would you like to take this home with you?
I'll stick my dick in it.
Figure it out. You see if it makes sense. Translate. It's probably just lost in translation, right?
I don't know.
2 is 4, 4 is 6.
Because I'm like 7 inches round. I'm like, that's 2 there. How is that going to be like 4?
Yeah, because and that's it, mate. Because like that would mean that's 7 inches.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck? Or are they measuring it here? They might be measuring it across.
2 inches.
Yeah, I think it's across, not circumference.
Yeah, but that's bullshit, because no one measures the circumference.
No one will measure it across.
No, because you can't.
You measure it round.
You can't measure it across.
Yeah, you got to like do it by eye. Actually, you need some verniers.
What's a vernier?
Like that you measure things with, the metal things.
Oh, right, yeah.
They go down like clamp,
like ring measure, like measure your ring finger.
Yeah. When we were in Amsterdam at the condomery, they had like one of these basically, and then you could measure girth and length with it. But,
well, that's a shit one.
Yeah.
Where's it from? Mail Station. You need to upgrade your how thick is your dick measurement guide, because
I didn't get any good shit at fucking Exbis.
Mate, we got so much good shit at fucking Venus. You should come to Germany next year.
Yeah, I will.
It's excellent. I'm going to try and have a pod there, which is like a soundproof pod, so I can do podcasts and I can grab people in and we can just do like 30 minutes, 40 minutes at a time and just keep it rolling all day, do you know what I mean? Hopefully get fucking years worth of content in a couple of days. But it's great. Like for you, you'll go there and as long as you ain't got your fucking G4Y, whatever it's called.
MGen.
MGen. Mate, like, you go in and you'll meet people and they'll be like, right, should we go make some content?
Yeah.
And you'll fuck off to the hotel, make some content, come back an hour or two later, you've made a video.
That was my plans for XBiz, but I was in a fucking chain when I went over there.
What?
4 days before I went out, I got put into a fucking chlamydia chain.
Fuck's sake, mate. Who did you go there with?
I went with Georgie Weir.
Who's Georgie Weir?
She's like the short hair.
Oh, so you were on a podcast with her?
Yeah.
Yes.
Her.
She seems like a nice lady.
Yeah, she's an animal, she is.
Is she? God bless, is she?
She, in literally, like, so many people are, like, intimidated by her.
Why?
Because, like, she's, like, ravenous.
Oh, I don't know. I don't get
She's
intimidated
ravenous. I remember the first time I met her and she's like, Tommy, come face fuck me in the dungeon.
What's her name?
Georgie Weir.
Georgie Weir, come and intimidate me, please. I'm intrigued. Not sexually, because I'm a faithful man. But if you'd like to sit over there and I'll sit here
She's a size queen as well. Full-on size queen. She goes on about, like, she's, like, does, like, pegging meets and she's, like, fisted someone up to her, like, her elbow and shit.
That's disgusting. That's fucking disgusting.
She shows.
Do you know what, mate? I can show you a video, yeah? Like, when we was in Germany, there's this geezer. He was being walked around by a dom with a leash on his cock, and he had a cock cage on, and he was stood at the top of the stairs getting kicked in the bollocks by about 20 birds. And my logic is, he weren't even wincing. I've got a video of it, I'll show you. He weren't wincing. I'm like, mate, like, where is your pleasure? Where is the pleasure? It hurts. Like, first of all, women don't understand one thing, and this is where we win when we're getting domed. I don't get domed. But if women understood men, then you don't kick a man in the balls. You look at the lower testicle and you go like that. That's it, game over. That hurts.
Yeah.
That's going to kill him off, mate.
Yeah.
Like, that's going to fuck him up way more than you kicking him in the nuts. Because the kick in the nuts, you can firm it, you can hold your breath for that. But that little...
Yeah.
It's game over, mate. It's game over. I'll show you the video. But anyway, thanks for coming. High five.
Cheers, man.
Sweet. That's yours.
Thanks.
It's all right.
My shit measuring tape.